be able to cover those things. Yes.
One other thing, when I talk to them on the phone, one thing I think is attractive about this is that you can kind of tell right away that that's amazing. There's so many things where you have to invest a lot first, so I think that's been quite great.
And that is one of the interesting things about this. It's been used for probably 10 years, and originally NRCT was primarily used with people with fibromyalgia. And then as other people learned about the neurological relief center technique, the neurologic relief center started opening up and training other people, we discovered that there are many more conditions that seem to respond to this therapy as well. And so I started doing this about 2 years ago, August. So about two and a half years I've been doing it. And I am a licensed acupuncturist and have been since 1983. And I have all kinds of other certifications and trainings, yes. Am I in your way?
No, it's got a question about acid, so I have a problem with acid.
About what?
Stomach acid.
Stomach acid? All right, thank you for mentioning that. I also, I read, write, and speak Japanese. I lived in Japan for 3 years. And anyone else speak Japanese? So this sign here says, danger, do not feed the fish, do not fish in this pond. Not a very interesting sign, but it's Japanese anyway. And up here is in India. I studied homeopathy many places over the last 25 years. In India, I was in Calcutta studying there. And they called this the slum clinic. That's not my name for it, but this is me here. And then when I first started college, the summer before college, my uncle was a surgeon, and I worked as a surgical assistant. That was in 1971 in Indianapolis. Back then, you make big cuts. Everything was like he's a general surgeon. And so I've seen people inside and out, and it's very amazing what our body can do and how it can screw up. And so after I did that summer, I decided I didn't want to be a surgeon, so I went into philosophy instead. And then I ended up studying Japanese, etc. But I also started studying Tai Chi at college, at Earlham College in Richmond, Indiana. Anyone ever heard of that? Little Quaker school. Anyway. So this is me right here with the longer hair at the front of the Tai Chi class teaching Tai Chi at the school. They used to call me Mr. Tai Chi.
Curious.
Yes.
Do you also teach the short forms?
I don't teach anymore.
Or you don't? No. Are you familiar with the short forms?
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with a bunch. I did the one that I first learned maybe for 5 years consistently, but when I was in Japan I studied 2 forms when I was there. Then I went to Taiwan, I studied another form there. And then when I was in Philadelphia I sort of reverted that. I moved to Philadelphia after I was in Japan and traveling through Asia and getting sick all the time. And so I worked for the National Cancer Institute translating Japanese for 5 years.
Cool.
Then I moved out here. So I've studied a lot of different styles of Tai Chi. And so there's a lot of different short forms, but I don't teach them. And so this is one of the trainings that was done in Chicago. Not this.
Hi, my name is Pam Shell, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm 45 years old, and I've had fibromyalgia symptoms since I was starting about 26 to about...
You dizzy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you should be dizzy. We just changed the way your whole brain works. So can you tell us what happened with the pain?
Well, my lower back, my shoulders and my neck, it just relaxed. It just completely relaxed, and it doesn't hurt anymore.
How long has that pain been going on, Marcia?
Oh, I'd say since 1991. Well, I feel fantastic. I'm happy.
Okay, this is an RSD patient.
Oh. Okay.
She was in a car accident, I believe it was about 8 months ago?
Yeah, December.
Yeah, December. About 6 months ago. She laid down, she had some mid-back pain, and her right foot is very bad. That was broken in the accident originally.
And it was compressed brain,
Compressed
nerve
brain.
damage.
Severe nerve damage to the right foot. She laid down, her right foot hurt a lot. It was swollen, felt swollen, and now she says she has no mid-back pain. And how's the foot feel?
Feels great.
Foot feels great.
So you've had RSD for how many years?
It was 6 months.
6 months. And how bad was the pain?
It was bad. It was about a 6 today.
And what is it now?
I have like a 1.
Okay.
I'm in my 4s, so that feels good.
You can tell right on the feet right away.
Yep, you have
Can you walk on it? So you've been diagnosed with RSD.
How's it feel when you try to balance on it?
Feels good.
Haven't been able to do that lately?
No.
No. Standing on one foot, she hasn't been able to stand on one foot for 6 months?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she hasn't been able to do that for 6 months.
Wow. That's great.
Feels good.
Relief might last
Right.
2 hours to 2 days. We don't know. But
Whatever relief I'll
there's
take.
definitely some meningeal compression.
Thank you. I can move my jaw and I can squeeze my hands. For 9 years I haven't been able to open my jaw. I can open it. And I don't feel the bruising in my shoulders. I haven't slept in over 8 days. I don't feel the pain. I don't have any pain.
What does your jaw feel like? Why wouldn't it open?
It's real usually tight, and if I try to open, it'll shift and snap. They said it's teenage. I can still feel it move a little, but there's no tightness at all. Well, I was in a car accident when I was 3 years old. I fell out of the car, and I have had pain all my life. I just laid here and had this done, and it's the first time I've been able to straighten my legs out since I was a child. And I've had right pain in the right side of my head. I've had migraines, been doctoring with a neurologist for quite a long time. I've had numbness and pain in the right side of my head, and right now it is completely gone. I feel very well right now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have pain all over, and now I feel so much better. The shoulders better, the feet, the head, the neck, everything. So I'm very, very pleased. I was a little skeptical coming, but it works.
Okay, my back feels much better. It felt like my back was floating and down to my legs, and I can feel, now I can start to feel a little bit that I have clothes on. I know I have clothes on, but I could never feel them before. And my legs feel like they're coming to life again, whereas they felt like I still feel like I'm in a little bit of a rubber band, but it's relaxed. It's not as tight as it was.
So you had no sensation in your legs for how long?
Oh, good 10, 12, 15 years maybe. I had
So
an operation.
half of that's back now.
Yeah, much better, much better. Much better than it was.
Janelle.
I've had headaches for 6 years and it's gone. And my hip pain's gone. I had so much pain through here. I always felt like my shoulders were up in my ears, and I can move them. I feel like I can crawl around with my baby and get up and play with my girls. And she disappeared, and I'm just speechless, I guess.
So the test itself is just to see if we can get some change going on in your system. And then after, depending on how much change and how long you've had the condition, then we do a series of treatments that reverses or gets things back into as a normal places we can.
So those people were taking the test.
They're just getting tested.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.